Greetings everybody, and this is our Ballerina CodeEnPointe submission, and here this is our GitHub, which in here we have the backend, which has been implemented in Ballerina language, which is the language which is developed by WSO2, and the front end has been done using React and Vite with all its components, and this has been publicly hosted on GitHub. You can see our group members, contributions, and everything. So currently I'm on a Linux computer, so I'll be switching to a Windows VM because the group member is using Windows for this. So in here you can see the code. In this code you can see the main.bal file, which is the ballerina file. So in here we have the code implementation, and down here we have a terminal which is running, and we have connected it to MongoDB local database, and we are using Postman to test the API calls. And in Postman, if I send a request to this, you can see method not allowed, sorry, bad request, because our backend is not fully completed, but it's currently working. And you can see with Ballerina you have this beautiful kind of a visual programming interface, and using this you can add components and everything. So it's kind of a good language in that regard, but with its current implementation it's sort of difficult to work with, but it seems to be workable when you connect with different APIs and everything. So coming back to the code, we can see that first of all, just like Python, you include the libraries, but differentiating with it, we can see the semicolons and everything, right? So this is kind of like Java and JavaScript getting combined together, because that seems to be smart. And we have the final keyword, the modifiers and everything. So here we can import the HTTP communication, input outputs, and Ballerina using Ballerina X. So MongoDB connections, and we have configured them. You can see I have configured this and we are connecting. The methods allow we get post options, and we have event listeners and those kind of things, HTTP listeners to be exact. And if we go to these resources, we can see how the code is internally implemented, how the errors are shown out, and so that is how the code works internally. And it's kind of a, is it a language that you can use? Yes, you can use, but is it something that's ready? I have a little bit of a doubt, because it's kind of taking too much time for implementation. But once it's implemented, we can see like even the speeds are pretty good, because it's seems to be a compiled language, so the errors can be found early in development, and it's kind of friendly in that regard. And I hope this video is pretty useful for you all, and yeah, thank you.